Big Jimmer morning. And thanks for going over to the red side as well. Same morning over there. Don't forget, if you are over on the red side this morning, don't forget to give me hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and chat in the chat. Thank you very much. So I know what you're thinking, peoples. What have we got going on today then, Matt? Well, what we got going on today is, as you can tell by the title, Glenleathann back in testing. What's that? What's that all about? I thought it was in Mod Hub. Well, it is. Glenleathann is in Mod Hub. This is Glenleathann with a bit of a twist, though. And when I say a bit of a twist, this is Glenleathann with more that you can do. You got more. What more can we do? Well, here's what's going on. I'm currently eating my breakfast at the moment, so we'll just show you what's going on. We do have thingy jiggy in there, so we can do this and show you. So here's what's going on. As you can see, we've done some test planting plots. And why have we done that? Because this new variation of Glenleathann is going to be called Glenleathann Multi-Fruit. I think it's Glenleathann Multi-Fruit. And basically, there's a lot more varieties of stuff you can plant. So I went ahead and planted some stuff, like a row of each. As you can tell by the different gradients of green. And there's some rather interesting stuff just in that little patch of stuff that you can plant now. So here's just a list of what's planted currently in there. So what's currently planted in those two fields are wheat, barley, oats, canola, oilseed radish, grass, peas, spinach, clover, rye, which I've never planted before, winter barley I've never planted, winter wheat I've never planted, winter oats I've never planted, whole wheat I've never used, triticale I've never planted, sprouts I've never planted, corn, sorghum, sunflowers, soya beans, sugar beet, cotton, and green beans. That's all in those two fields that I've just planted. What we're actually going to do is take them to the end of their growth stages. So we're going to skip forward a couple of days. Take them to the end of the growth stages. See if we can get a harvester out for every single one of them. See if we can harvest them. And then we'll blank the field out and see if we can find some more see if we can find some more planters to plant some different stuff. Also with that, we need to go around every single buy point and test them out too. So there's not going to be much kind of actual structure to this today. As you can see, it looks like a fucking rainbow going down the field. So literally your normal wheat is now summer wheat. And then you have your winter wheat further down. Just trying to work out on the spectrum what I've not planted yet. So I've not planted potatoes, not planted rice, sugar cane, grapes I'm not too bothered about, poplar I'm not too bothered about, red beet, carrots, parsnips, and onions. So basically a lot of root crop I've not planted yet. So what we're going to try and do is find a planter that can do all of them, and then we'll try and plant them as well. And then we need to go around to all of the points that they can go in, like the bakery, sugar mill with sugar beets, cereal factory, and make sure all these work with the new stuff. So there's a lot to do. Hopefully I can fill out a whole thing doing this. This is purely a total testing map. So here's what Roy's written to me. So this version of Glenleathann will be its own version. So anybody playing the one available mod hub, please do not worry about starting over, because this is its own version. This is going to be Glenleathann multi fruits. Growth stages through all crops include summer and winter variations, the ones that are bottom, of course. The ability to mow and use forage harvesters on green rye and hoe crop silage will be a thing. Harvest all new crops as well as winter and summer variations. That's what he wants me to do. Feed the animals with the new crops. Note the robot feeder will not work. Clover, however, manually feeding them loose clover hay and silage should work. That we're going to have to try. We're going to have to try making some clover hay and clover silage at some point, or just putting some in the wagon and see if they'll feed off of it. Selling of all new crops. Like I said, we need to go around and try that. Productions to be tested for new crops that are added to them at the grain mill, cereal factory, bread mills, etc. So like I say, lots to be getting on with. If we look at I've turned seasons off. This is basically supposed to be used for seasons because of the winter and summer variations of everything. So there is some things that can be harvested already. Some things that can't. So what I need to do is go through these and find out what can be harvested, what can't be harvested, and what harvester I need to harvest them with. So there's 4 items that can be harvested already. Down the bottom. Down here. Somewhere there? Yeah, so the line I'm against, the one to my left, tip of road to my right. Lovely bye. Yeah, baby. So what's ready to harvest? Apparently this is ready to harvest. Oilseed radish. That's not ready to harvest. But also rice ready to harvest. What's that? Grass. Yeah, the grass is ready to harvest. That's growing. Right, okay. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm not worried about money. This is just for testing. I can put in extra money. So let's just start at the start where I started from, and we'll go through them and see what needs harvesting. Well, that's not. That's not. That's not. Okay, we need a mower. I'm not going to mess around. Straight in with the big boy. Is that the grass bit right in front of me? No. What the fuck is it? Aha, this one. Okay. So 2 over. It's okay, guys. I cannot, I can't wreck yet. Everything else. Fine. What I do want to do is I do want to, both this.
Use the bus tokens, partner!
Crazy Chris, how we doing? Morning. Once again, guys, if you're just joining me, this is very much a testing map. This is very much, I'm very, very testing this map. It was tested by me and a lot of others, but somebody asked Roy if they could put in a load of extra crop and then it'd be retested for people who want to do a lot more crop. And he agreed, and they put it in, and it's back in testing. It'll be its own thing, though, guys. If you want the extra crop, it'll be its own thing. Right, so that's basically that. Oh. Right, what else do we need? What else do we need? Let's keep going this way, I think it is. That's growing still. Spinach. How do I harvest? How do you harvest spinach? Oh, yeah, there's a spinach thing, isn't there? The harvester with the harvester with the hoover on the front. It's that one. We are going to. I'm not too fussed at the moment with taking everything to the thing, because what I'll do is I'll just go to the different points at some point, and oh, I got 2. Why did I get 2 for? I'm a dick. That's why. So let's go there. Right, let's see if let's find this crop again. Is it this one? That one, okay. Right in front of me. Right. Let's straighten her up, and then we're just gonna do one straight line through the whole lot. Morning, how we doing? Like I say, this is just a very much a testing map. In fact, since I can't hurt the other crop, I might just go up and down. Because, yeah, I suppose I should do that because spinach has its own double cycle. So I should let it grow. I think I've got to refertilize it, but I think I got to refertilize it, but it has its own second growth stage. Like I say, guys, this is going to be very unlike any farm sim stream you've seen from me in the past. This is very much specific testing of some stuff. And so the things that we're testing is everything that can be planted had to be retested because of the new crop going in. All the productions have to be retested to make sure they work. So the way I'm going to do that is, yeah, I'm going to bung some of the mini testing stuff down, like the bakery, the cereals, whatever it was we did test, and just do that. The animal stuff, I think I'm just going to put, I don't know, a little, put a shitload of animals in down that can eat the clover hay. I'm guessing that's cows and stuff. And I'm just going to whack a load in a trailer and see if they start munching it. I think that's the quickest, easiest way of testing that. Even if I put them in a pasture, you know, just put a pasture somewhere. So once again, guys, this is Glenleathann back in testing. Why is it back in testing? Because somebody asked for there to be more stuff that you can plant, and Roy went, yeah, crack on if you want to do the work, and you know, I'll get it tested and we'll put it out there, see what happens. So here we are. Dan in the simulations, good morning, how you doing? Or good evening to you, sir. There is 2 new shorts on my YouTube, guys, that I've gone through a different source, try and make them a bit more blingy. We're going to try it out. For the full service, it is, you do have to pay for it. I'm just using the free bit at the moment to see whether it creates any more, I don't know, views. Because that's the general idea, to try and get him a few more views, a few more this, a few more that, and see whether I can get a few more subs out of it. That's basically what that is. You know, if it looks a bit more blingy and stuff, maybe I get a few more subs out of it. So yeah. Right, so that harvested really well. Should we harvest it? Should we not harvest it? Should we fucking thingamajig it? Yeah, that's thingamajig it. And you're gonna go, what the fuck are you talking about now, Matt? Thingamajig it. Fertilize it. What I'm actually going to do to fertilize it again is I'm going to use an all-in-one slurry wagon if I can find one. That one will do. Bye. And I'm just going to whack the slurry in it. So there we go. I know it's very much cheating, guys. I know it's very much cheating, but like I say, this is a very, very much a testing map. So I'm just going to go along the... I'm not going to worry about too much spreading this. Where it spreads. I'm just going to go right through the middle. Oh, do I need the spreading things for this? Oh, do I? Yeah, I do. I do. Hold on. Hold the line. Hold the line. I need a spreading tool. I need a spreading tool. Dickhead. Should have realised. That's that one. Oh, hang on. That one. Combinations. I'll need the thin one. Get that. Quickly buy that. Buy that. Buy that. Right, let's go get that quickly. I need to hear that. You'll never make me cry. There we go. We got it. Now we got it. Thought it looked a bit odd. Okay. Well, this will cover that. Okay, cool. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm slurrying, so fertilizing what I've cut of the spinach. Also, this will show you how much just one line of slurry you need to do just one line of a big field. I mean, what was the capacity on this? 25, 26,000? I've already gone to 2,000 litres. So the one tanker won't even do one field. That's always my argument with slurry. Although you get it for free, it's just a pain in the ass to spread. When I say it's a pain in the ass to spread, of course you've got a lot of fields, a lot of big fields. You will need a slurry tanker with you to be able to do the whole field. Okay, so keep going. What happened to that line? I was supposed to have slurried it. That's weird. That's weird. Is that still there or is that gone? Is that supposed to be still there? That's only slurry. Yeah, that's gone. So, okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Yeah, that's a big problem. That deleted. So let's write that down. So slurried. What was I doing? Spinach. Deleted. Crop for second growth. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it, certainly, just in case it does regrow, but that looked to me like it totally deleted it. Anyway, next crop. That's ready to harvest. What's that? That's clover. I don't know what I'm doing with clover. I don't know what it takes to harvest it or anything. What do I need for clover? Anybody know what I need for clover to harvest the clover? Is it just a normal combine? Grass cutter. Oh, crush that. Thank you very much, mate. So I can use the big M for it. What you're saying? Oh, yeah, it's clover grass, isn't it? Yeah. Like I say, guys, I'll leave this down. I just want to see what happens when you cut it. Let's go then. So it's a darker green. No, so clover grass, which I've never done before, which I'm cutting now. So do you just treat that as grass? Does it act the same? So literally after this, I can just fertilize it, it regrows, like with normal grass. Like I say, I've never used it. Like I say, this is very much a test thing for me. So there we go, clover grass, ready to be picked up and baled and stuff. Okay, rye that's growing. Winter wheat. Well, winter wheat would be the same as normal wheat. It'd be a combine. Winter oats. Hoe crop. I don't know what that is. Don't know what to do with it. Triptychal. Don't know what to do with that either. Smelt. I don't know what to do with that. This is corn. We'll take it all the way and get the corn, actual corn out of it instead of using it for silage. Sorghum. Sunflower, and that's another sunflower. Right, that's it for that field. I'm going to carry on until this whole lot's harvested. And then we'll go to the next lot of crops. Right. Anything this field need doing? That's another lot of sunflower, okay. Growing soya beans, I know how to harvest that. Sugar beet. Cotton. And green beans. Okay, nothing else. Right, okay. Let's go to the little hut I've made and get some more out. So it's just a load of root crop that I've yet to harvest. Like I say, guys, if you come and expect a normal farm today, no. This is just testing, and then I can report back to Roy what I found. And yeah. Hey, Alex, thanks for your 3-string streak. Remember, guys, some of the streaks may have... Oh, there's a lot of stuff to do now. Right, okay. All right, let's just fast forward the time a second. Get it light. About 9 o'clock maybe, and then we'll slow it right down again. It's sort of sleeting, so to be honest, it don't matter about the sleeting. Right, put it down to 0.5. Right, so apparently we got some of the stuff to harvest. we're just going to make sure it harvests, and then like I say, we're going to turn these 2 fields back to 0. Well, turn at least 1 field back to 0. So green beans, we'll start with this one first. Green beans, there's an actual harvester for green beans, which is one of the yellow things. Green beans, that one there. Select, demise, buy. Yeah. Don't ask what happened a minute. I ain't got a clue. As far as I knew, he was going to be streaming a day, so I don't have an actual clue. All right. All I know is he wasn't on to give me a chat. Gives me a chance to get on. My stuff didn't arrive yesterday. The delivery agent ran out of time. The delivery guy ran out of time. It was being delivered by Royal Mail, and Royal Mail's delivery guys have to be back at the depot by depot closing time, which is 4 p.m. So yeah, my gear that I was waiting for didn't arrive. It's been reallocated to Monday, so hopefully they deliver it early Monday. I hope. And Monday also, if Minute streaming Monday, will be his last early day, except for the weekends. But don't panic, guys. You'll have me most times. The only days you won't have me in the morning is a Friday, or if I'm doing snow runner on a Monday. So it could be either a Monday or Tuesday I do snow runner. So yeah, that's the only days you won't have me on in the morning. And the reason being is I like playing snow runner with somebody, and the person that will always come in and help is Kev, and Kev isn't always up really early in the morning. Good, this is harvesting. I don't want to do a really perfect job. Well, I say I don't want to do a really perfect job. I don't want to. It doesn't matter whether I do a really perfect job. I just want to make sure it all harvests evenly. Like I say, this bit of it is going to look a bit tedious, and then because I still need to test the root crop, and then I need to test all the productions. So that little line there, I'm not too fussed about. I can get rid of that when I've finished testing the growing and the harvesting of all the crop. Like I say, this is very much in testing. So when this comes out, guys, it'll be known as Glenleathann Moti Fruit. Glenleathann Moti Fruit. We might need a couple of little trailers down here, I have a feeling. Just so when we do the crop that requires a combine, we can do the crop port in a little trailer. Morning, how's it going? In Texas, Southern Town. I'm just gonna leave after I finish this line, I'm just gonna leave this harvester on its line and figure out what else needs doing. Like I say, this is just a process, guys. Roy gave me this last night to test the crop, or help to test the crop, growing it, harvest it, you know, going through all the growth stages, harvesting it, and like I say, it's all a test. There we go, that's finished. Right, Next. You needing doing? No, you're still growing. You're still growing. Soybeans still growing. Sunflower still growing. One of these. Yeah. Just wheat. That's still growing. Summer barley. That's still growing. Summer oats. So I need a combine. I'll go up, Matt. Make sure you get what we need. So I'm just going to use just oh shit, we ain't got who is its combine. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the small combine then. Combine. There's no combines, are there? I'm just gonna use this. Well, I'm not gonna use the very small one. I'm just gonna use that one maybe. Combinations. That'll do. Back out. Don't forget to buy that. Otherwise you're pretty much screwed. I'm not using the MacDon or anything like that, guys, simply because if I use the MacDon C, it will taint the results because of the 25% extra yield that that you get given. It is leaving a swath, very small one. Like I say, I think I'm going to need a small trailer. Mimi, good morning. How you doing, love? I know they probably poked you and prodded you around yesterday, but hopefully you're okay today. Not good, bad night? No, that's a shame. I'm guessing you're still in, so at least if there's anything wrong, you can help me. And hopefully they'll give you some. Well, it's like I said the other day, hopefully while you're in there with all the scans and shit they're doing, they can figure out what's wrong, properly medicate you, and then you can have a better home life when you do get home. So hopefully it's all for the greater good, love, you know what I mean? Right, how many litres have I got in 1,000? So I'm guessing all I'm going to get is about 4,000 litres of stuff, so let's just go grab a trailer a second. Did they find alien blood? Wow, Alex. So yeah, that'll do. That'll fit everything in and that'll do. Probably need to buy a couple of these. We'll just buy 2 for now. In it. Fucking in it. Doing. fucking do him, innit? Ow. I mean, I could have just deleted the value that's in the combine, but you know why? Especially because I want to test productions as well. So when I'm finished with the growing of everything, I'm literally going to put a load of little productions in the bottom, and I'm going to test them all out. If I've already got the stuff over here, then I can just pull it over and do it, can I? Right. Anyway, next. Not ready yet. It's not ready. Withered. Does that mean that's ready? Oilseed radish? When that's withered? Yeah, it's there. So that's got to be ready. That's withered. That's already harvested. So that's got to be ready. Oilseed radish. What does that take? Is that another mow job? Anybody know? Cut the tops off. Like spuds. You mulch it. Oh, is that all you do with oilseed radish? It's a crop to fertilize soil. So okay, so you mulch it in. Okay. I need to be careful with this then. I need to be careful with this. That's what you do with it, mulch it in. Let's just have that one. And we'll put it on another tractor. How many horses does that need? 80. Okay. Doesn't need a very big tractor then. We'll stick it on that. It doesn't. Hello, Bubba. Yeah, you're right. It's gone that time. Yeah. Good girl. Oh, it's at the back. I know, sorry, this thing's fucking loud. There we go. Right. Oh, it's down there. It's down there. I'm just going to mulch right through the centre of this, I think. Right, which one was it? It was... not that one. That one. I'm just going to mulch right through the centre of this so I don't fuck up the crop beside it. So that seems to be working. Yeah, that's working. 100% fertilized. This side, 50% fertilized. Yeah, that's working. Okay. That's that one. Next. This one here. Ready to harvest peas. Peas is another big yellow harvester. Like I say, guys, this is very much a testing of the crops. So if you're looking for a proper farming today, guess what? There's not going to be any. Well, there might be some at the end, right at the very end, if we get all this done. We're in one stream, which I don't. Right, which one? Fuck. You figure out which one we're on now. Winter wheat, winter barley, peas. It's this one. No, that's clover ready to harvest. Fuck. It's this one here. Okay. So two. What the fuck is the harvester over there? Okay. So behind, it's the one right of the spinach harvester. Here we do the walk. Do the walk up la. Here we do the walk up la. This one here. We're just going to do a quick down and back. Yeah, so like I say, guys, all the drop-offs need testing with at least a few of the winter crop, a few of the normal crop. They all need testing, and then stunning of all new crops needs testing. Productions with all need crops need testing, like the grain mill, cereal mill, barley for bread. That all needs testing. Winter and summer barley for bread. And animals with the new crop, clover straw and clover hay, clover silage. So we might have to, I don't know, just put up a cow shed and maybe put a few cows in it and put a couple of bales in, and if they eat it and until it's all gone. So skip the day maybe, and then do the same again with silage, clover silage. That's the only way I can figure out how to do that really quickly. Thank you for the like on YouTube, appreciate you. Once again, guys, please, if you're on Twitch, go over to YouTube and click the subscribe button, click the thumbs up button. Let me know you care. So I'll give you once again, I give you the write up for the new map. So this is Glenleathann Multi Fruits. That's what it's going to be called. The new things that's different from the other map is growth stages for all new crops, including summer and winter variants. The abilities to mow and use a forage harvester on green rye and for hoe crop silage. So when we get the hoe crop, that's a mow. When we get to the rye, that's a mow. I just need to remember that. Harvest all new crop as well as winter and summer variants. So that's why I'm harvesting everything. Feed animals with new crops like the clover, hay and the silage variant. Baling of both clover hay and clover silage. So I need to try that as well. So wherever I did the clover 2 down there somewhere, I could do with a baler and just quickly trying that. Where was the clover? I've done clover. Oh no, that was down here. Grass. Thought I did a line of clover. Oh, see radish. That's grass. Peas. Oh, clover ready to harvest again? I already cut that. That's only been a month. Holy shit. Holy crap, that was fast. Jesus fuck. Yeah, that was hellish fast. I'm in the wrong field now. It's just clover grow like that. Literally, I cut it and I give it a day. That's all it's had on it, a day. That's grass. And this is clover grass. And it's ready to harvest it again. Okay, we'll harvest it. Fuck it. Don't think it should be growing so fast, do you? Like I say, I'm sure I just cut this, which is why there's a big grass patch the other side. So anyway, we need to bale some of this, so we need to get a baler that's capable of doing normal bales and wrapping the bales, unless we just get a wrapper as well. Yeah, I'm literally dumping over what I cut before. That's unreal, that is. I've literally cut that twice. That's fucking unreal. We need a baler. All that to make sure it bows. It's up here. We'll just get a small square one. That'll do. Uh, 195 horsepower. That'll do. Right next to the mower. About there. Okay. I'm hoping I get at least 3 or 4 bales out of this. Or 2 at least, so I can wrap one. Oh shit! Am I supposed to make it in the hay? Am I supposed to head that? I think maybe yes. If it grows that fast, we might get another chance to do that. Yeah, if we get. Yeah, I have a feeling we should have tedded that for the hay, clover hay. Apparently we did drop a few bales. Where the fuck did they drop? That's curious. Where are the bales? Apparently I did 2 or 3. None there. Oh, it's on that. They're on the back. Dope. I was wondering where the fuck they were. I'm driving on there going, where the fuck are they? Come on, get in there. Get in there. There we go. Right, so that, in a couple of months' time, should be clover silage. The clover hay, I think I can do by just pouring it into a thing. I just wanted to test the baling of it. I've never done clover. Never done anything with clover. Hasn't been on any maps that I've tested before. Well, that's that. Let's just put this over onto the line that we just cut. This is going to end up very busy, this field, I have a feeling. Right, okay, next. Next is rye, that's still growing. Winter barley, that's still growing. Winter oats ready to harvest. Hoe crop ready to harvest. That's hoe crop, that's a cut, isn't it? That said. Yeah, the hoe crop. That was a grass cut. That's what that's what the hoe crop said. Gonna need that other trailer down in a second. That was harvesting that. So is that not a cut then?
Use the bus tokens, partner!
Morning, Bella. How's it going? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna blank this out and try and put the other crop in it as well. Like I say, we're gonna just get a trailer and thing it in.
Nobody saw that!
Of course not.
Okay, so how do I do this?
Okay. Empty. Like I say, this next one I've never done anything with. Morning, Jers. How's it going? Okay, that's just making that disappear. Okay, so don't do that. So that could be cutting like I said it should have been. Where's my grass cutter? Thank you very much for like on YouTube. Appreciate you. Oh, look. It is a cut. It is a cut.
Lemmon's going to clip that.
So that's another, I don't know, type of maybe grass. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. We're testing this map for new crops, like very new crops. I've not used these at all. Rye and hoe crop and tricholita or whatever the fuck you want to call it and shit like that. I've never used them all. That's growing still. Milk growing. Corn growing. Sorghum. That's a combine. That's a combine job. This won't have any swath after it. Yeah, Mimi's in hospital having some tests done. Hopefully they can figure out what's happening and obviously they can properly medicate and hopefully she'll have a better home life in the next few weeks. So it's all for the greater good. And I think, you know, all we can do is send positive vibes and shit. So, you know, hopefully things will get better. You know what I mean? Right, okay, so I think that's basically that. Yeah, so that's basically got all that. All right, let's head back to the house. And skip the day again. I think what we'll do is we'll go to 9:30. So after we do all these crops, guys, we've still got 6 root crop to test all the way through. And then we've got all the production points to test out. Crazy Gecko dude, thank you very much for your follow. Appreciate you. Right, anything? Did anything go into thingamajig? Oh yeah, a couple of them did. So. Right. Yeah, these starter ones are going to need the normal combine. I know they are. Enter vehicle. She still wants to feel like she's part of the ship, part of the crew. That's what it is, and it gives her something close to focus on. To be honest, if I was in the same situation as Mimi at the moment, just waiting for shit to happen, I'd want to be in a chat as well. Just so I can concentrate on other stuff than what's fucking going on around me. You know what I mean? So everything seems to be working so far as it should. The grass is growing. Shit. One thing that is not growing is the spinach. Remember the spinach? The spinach that I cut and I slurried over to refertilize so it grew second growth. That's not there. So what are we testing? Same things as before or new things? One thing that needs to be tested on this map because of the new crops that have been put in is every crop. Everything has to be tested. Everything has to go to a production or to a drop-off. So like everything has to be tested, and there's a group of about 8 or 9 of us that are testing it. This is just the easiest way I figured to do it. It's just to plant everything into a field and just go at it. How goes it on the fields? Is this your main game? No, this is just a testing map. This is literally just a testing map. Right. Let's switch you off. Alright, what else is done? Okay, apparently there's something up near where I did that thing that's ready. What's that? So, not that one, that one. Grass is ready already. That's only been... What's it been? 2 months? That's incredible for grass. That's really fucking quick. That's really fucking quick for grass. I'm gonna have to do it. Where's my there it is. That's not even been 2 months and the grass is ready again. I'm gonna have to write that down. Is it 2 months or months? Anybody take any notice of how many times I've skipped forward since I cut the grass last? I think that's only a month, isn't it? I'm gonna have to watch that. Grass ready. 2 months in a row. I'm gonna have to watch that for the following month. 2 months for grass minimum. Is that what it is anyway? Crushed nuts, is it? I've never had that. I've always had grass 3 times a year. 3 or 4 times a year. I've not had it the following month or the month after. We shall cut it anyway. In-game standard, I think. Nah, it's not in-game standard. I don't play with that. I don't play with modifications on growth, and I've always cut it like every 3rd or 4th month, and that's as soon as it's ready for me. It's never that quick, and I think it's only been 1 month as well. I'm sure the grass has only been 1 month. We'll see. We'll see. We'll cut it again, and we'll see what it's like next time we skip forward. At least if I write it down, I can check afterwards. What's bothering me most is the spinach not regrowing. Depends on individual maps. Yeah, maybe it's the multi-fruit, the other fruits in this map that's making it grow faster. I don't know. Just a pure guess at the minute. Same with the clover grass. I think the clover grass is ready too again, and I've just cut that. That was last month as well. See, there's clover grass here. I think this is ready again. This is 3 months on the trot. Yeah. Clover. Ready every month. And I'll put brackets 3 in a row. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Nuts. Literally, like I say, this is a test of a test of a test. But at least what it allows me to do now, is cut this clover and be able to, I don't know, head it so we can have clover hay. I'm guessing that's what you do with it. So this is 3 months on the trot for the clover hay, for the clover. This is the one I'm more concerned about at the moment, guys. Really is this one here, because this should be spinach grown again. All I've done with that, guys, is I put slurry down after I cut it. So literally, it should be growing again, and the slurry deleted the spinach. That's the more concerning one at the moment. Right, we need a thingy by Jiggy. Guessing that's what we need. Tedder, we only need a small tedder. I don't need a big one. We're gonna grab another tractor because why the fuck not? Anyone will do. Let's use a Kubota. We don't really want to use these. God is a DJ. Like I say, I'm guessing this is what you do with this to make hay. So I'm guessing now this has to be windrowed back into one line. What I'll do is I'll drop this because obviously I don't want to have masses of vehicles on this field. It's getting a bit full now. So we'll drop this and we'll go up again. We'll go back up and get a windrow. Which is why, guys, I've got masses of money. Like I say, this is just a pure test of planting the crop, growing the crop, harvesting the crop, and then taking it all to the production areas. I spent a good hour and a half on this last night just planting all these. After these are done, I still need to plant the root crop and see if there's anything wrong with root crop. That's that. Boom. We've already got a baler down there, so we don't need to worry about the baler. What we do need to buy now is a windrow. Just a cheap windrow. It don't really matter which one. I've never used these. That might need a bit more than. I want at least a double. That'll do. Hopefully this can pull that and power it. Thank you for the mention, no first. Not to worry. Hello there. Have you tried mulching after harvest? For what? Triggy, if I was to be planting this in a rotation for me, that's exactly what I would do. But this is just a test. This is literally a test of the crop. Like I say, this is just a general test of all crop, growth, harvest. Like I say, of everything. Like I say, normally I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't even do anything like this. But like I say, this is just basically a massive test of the crops, what they do, how they behave. And at the moment, I found certain things that I feel are definitely wrong, like the grass growing 2 months in a row for harvest, the clover growing 3 months in a row for harvest. On multi-crop farms, I found that you can't mulch properly afterwards. That's something that maybe they didn't test for. The spinach disappearing after being slurried over with extra fur for the next growth stage. That's shit. That's gone to shit. Right. So that should make. Should be able to grab the baler on that. Getting busy in it on her.
Turn it up. Gear as well, hold on. Oh, we got a red coming! Sorry guys, I'm getting excited as I'm just working things out. Minute! How you doing, Minute?
Well, that's not showing as clover hay. That's interesting.
Guys, there's a link in chat for the wonderful Minute 09 Gaming. If you've not already...
Ah, there we go. It just didn't go through as clover hay. Okay, so it does work. There was just a lot left in the baler. Okay, so that's good. That's working. Like I say, I'm not too fussed in getting a bale out. I just wanted to make sure that was working. Yeah, there's not even a full bale to come out of there. Look. Oh, there we go. So there is one bale. What did that come out as? Just clover. So that just come out as a normal bale, not clover hay like that one is. Okay, that's a bit shit, but hey, it is what it is. Right, next. Okay, according to that, there is nothing else to do. So let's go to the house again and skip forward today again. I have a feeling in a minute we're going to have about 10 things to do. I have a feeling we're going to have like everything to do. I mean, there is a good thing about it. At least if we've got everything to do, at least, yeah, at least that'll be done. We can blank the field out. Shit, we can't do fucking that. Hold on, line caller. No. No. No snow. Fuck off. We're testing. Okay, we got one more. Two more. The grass is ready again. And there's one up here to Dee's doing. I think we'll ignore the grass and the clover now. Yeah, it's getting beyond the joke. So yeah, that was the following month. Grass ready again. Cotton growing. That's sugar beet growing. Soybean. That's a normal harvester job. There's one beside me. Everything else seems to be harvesting quite well. I think this is my thought now, because there's a lot of stuff that has the same sort of elements or uses as grass. I think maybe they're clashing with each other, which is why we're getting the grass every day, possibly why we're getting the clover every day. So yeah, that's harvesting just fine. This is normal wheat.
Use the bus tokens, partner!
Hey man, how we doing, brother? There he is, peoples. He's out from his slumber.
Oh yeah.
Look, talking pussy's good.
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Take that any way you want to. I'm sure.
So this is Glenleathann. If and when it comes out, it'll be out as Glenleathann Multi Fruits. It's got about 7, I think it's 8, is it 7 or 10 extra things you can plant and harvest. I found a few problems, and some are big. Some are huge problems. I say problems. I mean, if you're planting these things, you're going to have a shitload of everything. Because every year you're going to have to harvest. First thing I found was I slurried over some spinach. It deleted the spinach when it should have been refertilizing them for the second growth. The grass and the clover are basically growing back for harvest every day, and they shouldn't be. Or every month, and they shouldn't be. They should have at least a couple of months apart. There's no way they should be growing every single month. Yeah. You'd have some massive, great big fucking harvesting, wouldn't you, if you every single month they grew and grew and grew. Right, let's see what else is ready. That's growing. Oh, the grass isn't growing anymore. Okay, the grass isn't ready anymore. That was ready 2 months on the trot. Okay, so 2 months in a row that was ready. This is the big one. Yeah, clover ready to harvest. So that's 4 months in a row. So that's now 4 months in a row. Rice still growing. Winter barley still growing. Winter wheat's already been done. Trickle still growing. That's still growing. Okay, we got some corn to harvest. Gotta get the different header down. That's already been done. Sunflowers are still growing. Okay. That one, combinations, that one. Buy that one, buy that one, buy that one. Is that all fields? I've just done one stripe of everything, mate, because Roy wanted me to test the growth and harvest of all crop. Just in case what was put in impacted what was already there. And the clover and whatever else has got grass properties is definitely impacting grass in a weird way. I'm still yet to take everything for productions and create some productions myself to be able to test that. Like I say, I'm only on the crop bit. I still got root crop to fucking try and do. I'm not looking forward to that because I don't think anybody know whether there's an in-game root crop planter for everything. Because that would be an advantage if I could do potatoes and everything in one hit, in one swoop. Yeah, that would be an advantage, where I could do all root crop in one fell swoop. I know there's modded ones which it can be done with, but don't really want to use modded stuff on a map that is in testing for reasons. I mean, first of all, you make sure crop work. Then, you know, if you're the kind of person that uses like modded harvesters and stuff, modded planters for everything, then you use it. If this is the last one to harvest on these fields, be interesting to see what the grass does next month. Whether it just rests 1 month and then comes back. Stevie's modded planter. Okay. I think that's it for now. I'm not worried about that. I really am not worried about that. That's that clover and grass again. We'll just keep trying to harvest everything until we're finished. And like I say, I know there is planters that does everything. Root crop, whatever, it does everything. Like I say, I need to do like potatoes, carrots, parsnips, sugar cane. I've done sugar beet. Okay, we've got a lot more to be done now up here. Okay, so let's enter that vehicle there. Oh, the one next to this is done? Really? That's grass again. I'm not cutting grass again. And I'm not cutting that again. If you know, Stevie... Okay, rye's ready to be done, which is a communal combine. White winter barley's ready to be done. Winter wheat's ready to be done. Oh, there's a few now. Good. Trickle. Smell. I don't know what they do. That's harvested. And sunflowers is ready to be done. So we'll do the sunflower first. There's a couple of bits of sunflower. There's even a sunflower one down the bottom to be done as well. So we'll quickly go do that. And then we'll come back up and swap heads and do that. Oh yeah, Stevie does some good mods, mate. No doubt about it. But I'm trying not to use mods to do anything with this. That's why I asked if there was any in-game ones that would plant or root crop. You know, I'm testing a map. I don't really want to test it with a mod, if I can help it. I mean, I know it's only a planter that can do root crop, but I don't really want to test with a mod. I mean, I've only really got one mod in, and that's the usually flip mod. Dono, how we doing? Dev control mod. You're okay? Good, good. But like I say, when I'm testing stuff, I don't really test with mods. Like anything speedy or anything like that. If I do use a mod, normally it's capacity on stuff, which isn't really affecting what I'm doing at all. You know, the capacity of a harvester, the capacity of a trailer, not really affecting anything except what I can carry. But there's like 4 things up here to harvest now, and I'm going to lose part of what they are, but at least we can see how they harvest. Weird how some of the winter stuff is ready quicker than some of the summer stuff. I've noticed that. Because look, that's still growing and all the winter stuff's ready. In fact, I've already harvested one of the winter things. See if we can pick these off one at a time. Oh, what a cunt. I backed into the fucking thing. I've backed into the fucking hedge and now it's stuck. What? Shut up. Oh? Oh, okay. Let's see what's wrong with this. I've got something else in it. There we go. Now she's up. Make you? I'll get Mimi on you. So did I see the grass was ready again? Yeah, that's... Yeah, so that's basically had 1 month between. So the grass is really, I don't know, inconsistent in how it's growing and when it's ready to harvest, after it gets to the harvest stage. It's really inconsistent. Because I've already seen it be ready the month after you've harvested it. It's rested for a month and now it's back. It's acting really weird. The clover has been every month so far. Not that I've been... Now that I've realised it's been every month, I've not been cutting it for that reason. But that's been harvesting alright. That's alright. We'll just empty the contents and carry on with the rest of it. There we go. Empty that out. We'll turn around and do the next line. Minute, that thing that you put me onto last night. I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. I mean, it's a good tool. Don't get me wrong. It's a good tool to do what you're doing with it. If nobody's clipping in your street, and then you can use it to scan your VOD and make your own clips out of it. The only thing I mean, I don't know whether you've got a slightly better subscription than me. I say slightly better. I don't know whether you're subscribing. I've just got the free version. Just to see what it's like. To automatically put it into your YouTube Shorts and TikTok. But the next subscription is like £8 a month, and I don't really think that £8 a month is really a fee I want to pay just to have it, put it into the two. Because at the moment, what I'm doing with it, what I've done with it, the 2 VODs that I did with it was absolutely free, you know? But it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. I just don't think it's, you know, I don't think it's probably worth paying for. Like I say, I am not a skinflint in any stretch of the imagination. But if a service, suddenly you have to pay for it, and the difference between the paid and the unpaid isn't a lot, and it's a lot of money a month, you've got to ask yourself why. And for what it does extra, I'm not sure it's worth it. I mean, there is a lot of stuff that comes in the thing that you can do extra, of course. And obviously your subscription goes up with the more and more and more you can do. I'm just not sure it's worth it. You know, because at the end of the day, all it's really doing is making shorts for you to use on other platforms. And if enough people click on through Twitch anyway, if you've got your other platforms linked to Twitch, you can just send them through, and Twitch will do it in a blink of an eye. Yeah, it doesn't look as pretty and shit like that, but it's a free service from Twitch. And that's normally how I put my shorts and stuff through. Yeah, if the ends justify the means, then I'm just not sure they do. With the thing where that, you know, minute showed me for clips. Because basically what it does, Bella, is it scans your whole VOD and picks out certain points. Whether it picks out the right points or not is yet to be seen. I mean, it certainly picked out 2 of them the last night when I was testing it. And I redid them and put them up and stuff. So yeah, that worked. Downside is, unless you pay for the service, it doesn't automatically send it through to the places that you want it. Because literally, I had to download the 2 VODs and put them up into the places that I wanted them manually. Whereas if somebody in stream, if somebody clicked them, I could just use Twitch and on send it there, not a problem, and it's free. But it does bling your clips up a little bit. So you may have noticed some of Minute's clips just recently have got subtitles on. It's got his little Twitch tag, comes up in the VOD. It looks pretty good. It looks really good. You know, the clips in stream will go a lot better, you know, when the clip queen's out of hospital. I'm not blaming her, don't panic. I'm just saying that you guys don't clip enough. You guys that are watching, if you see something funny, clip it. I'll check the clip. If it makes me laugh afterwards, it goes into the shorts. Right. Okay, so how much of this field have we now done? We've done pretty much all of it down to, well, to be honest, we've done pretty much all of it, just as faith. So we've done all that, we've done all that, we've done all that. That's been done multiple times. That's been done multiple times. So all we're really waiting for is this. The canola. All we're waiting for on that field. And we're waiting for a couple of things on the other field, and that's it. Oh, we've already done sunflowers up there. I'm not going to cut them again. They can wither. So sugar beet we're waiting for. Cotton we're waiting for. And that's been done. So we're waiting for 3 things now, basically. So let's go back to there. Visit. Get forward. I mean, guys, we might see what planters there are. Like I say, we could do with carrots, parsnips, potatoes, sugar cane. Yeah. Okay, so cotton we got up now. Okay, cotton's ready now. So cotton harvest, I think I just used a small one. Reason I just used a small one is because I don't think there's enough on the field to get out a bow. I know it's a bit of a shit, but it's what it is. Cotton harvester, cotton harvester, cotton harvester. What the fuck's a cotton harvester? I'm not trying grapes. I'm not even going to bother with them. I'm not a grape person, never have been. I'm sure one of the other guys will do it, or Popular. Done them either. I'll try everything else for Roy, but yeah, those things that I'm never, ever, ever going to use, no. Nobody else can do them. Where the fuck's the cotton harvester? I've lost the cotton harvester. Where is it? Vegetable. Sugar cane. Oh, there it is. It's under the thing. Okay, so this does variable size. Might just use this one then. I might just use this one and use the smaller. Okay, so bell size L. Why can't I change that? Or maybe I have to go start the engine. There you go, smaller. Oh, it's got two sizes: 238 and 248. And it's down in the bottom field. There we go. I know what you're going to say. You're right. You were saying you don't use cheaty stuff. I try not to, but we might go, like I say, we might have to go and have a look for that plan after we finish one of these fields, just so I can plant all the stuff I need to plant to test, grow it, harvest it, and see what it's like. This isn't even going to load the pre-chamber. But it's harvesting it, so it's fine. That's a bit weird. What was that? Maybe that was me. Oh, I think that was I think that was peas on it. I think that was peas, which is why it looks weird. Yeah, I don't think whatever's left is going to fill this. I mean, we'll check, but I don't think so. I mean, we're not even half full, and we've done a full line. But still, the end one I don't need to worry about because I've already done sunflower up there. There's only one crop in here now to do, which is sugar beet. And I think to harvest the sugar beet, I'm just going to use another Colossus harvester with the sugar beet header. Just for quickness. I'm not gonna do the speeds. I'm just gonna use the harvester. Maybe with a slightly bigger header on, because it's only normally got like a 4-meter header or something, or 6-meter header. So I might just use a slightly bigger cutting range. But that's fine. The cotton's fine. The cotton's fine. Just leave you on the side of the field. Dot that. Okay, so what do we have left? So we've just got that left, which is sugar beet. Oh, is that ready now? Okay. And the normal harvester. That's that clover grass. Well, I haven't cut it in a couple of times, so yeah, whatever. And this looks like it's ready to go as normal grass, and we stopped cutting that as well. So this is the last crop on here. This is the last crop, which is canola. This is going absolutely fine. I guess you can do. I'm guessing this allows you to do canola straw by the looks of things, which in base game I don't think it allows you to do. Also, some of these multi thingy maps, even if you do canola straw, some of them don't allow you to use the canola straw in with your animals. As weird as it sounds. So, if you were doing canola with canola straw, you would have to test if you could use them or not. Right, we can actually blank this field out now. Get everything off the middle of the field and blank it out. Sounds like the wife's awake. And we probably won't need this harvester now either. Like I say, all that's left is root crop. There we go. So what are we actually needing out of everything that's left on the fields? Yeah, we don't need that anymore. So sell that. Just going to clear the fields of all the stuff we don't need now. Sell that. We don't need that. Oh, we should have kept that. That's fucking sugar beet in it. No, we don't need that for sugar beet. We need a totally different harvester. Sell that. Sell that. We don't need that. Sell that. And then we're going to blank out that top field. And then, like I say, we're going to find something to do some of the root crop. I mean, hopefully we can find something that'll do a fair few of the root crop without a mod. But if we need a mod in to do all of them, then we need a mod in to do all of them. Picture's gone off the alert, guys, which probably means she's going off to press the button, but she's far too polite to say so. So if you have multiple screens and you want to go and watch Titch, yeah, stick around. Right, let's blank out this field. Oh, we're in it already, but yeah. Boosh. Right, we're in this field, so what's that? It's clover. Dickhead. Right, so field prep there, field there, fruit. No, I don't want any fruit. Ground, that's what I want. Ready to harvest, I want it. Cultivated. Cultivated. Ground layer, we'll have some slurry on it. Plowed. Yes, it's been plowed. Line. Fertilizer, yeah. 100%. Needs rolling, no. Wheat sable, da 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 da. Yep, 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 yep. Firm. Why didn't that delete everything? That should have deleted everything. Why didn't that delete everything? Okay. Oh, it still left everything on the ground like cut. Let's just pick another field. Let's buy that. Let's just buy that. Visit that. Why isn't this deleting the thingy layer? Well, I've got to. I've set it as dead, and then I'll just fucking cultivate myself. Well, I did it before it fucking did it. The field type cultivated. This should be all gone. That should be all gone. That's weird. Man, yeah, that's worked. It's just loose stuff on the floor. Can I get rid of the loose stuff? Update vine variants, advanced growth, no. PDA overlay, no, don't want to do that. Tip to ground. I clear that. Remove bells, remove pallets. Hold on. Tip to ground. No, 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 no. Trying to see if there's anything on here to clear the floor with. There isn't. Might have to pick this all up and delete it. Might have to pick this all up and just delete it all. Which means I'm gonna need a tractor. We'll just pick any fucking tractor, it don't really matter. Full power. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the like on YouTube, by the way. Appreciate you all. And we'll just get a forage wagon, because what we're going to do is pick it up and delete it, pick it up and delete it, pick it up and delete it. Forage wagon. Or forage. Where the fuck's the forage stuff? Manure. There it is. Standing working width. Now we'll just have 10 meters. We won't need any extra thingy-majiggy because we'll have to delete after every crop. And that'll pick that up, and then we can start fucking... Just need to pick the shit up off that field, then we can start planting again with the root crop. We need to make a note of what root crop there is. Be done. Because obviously in that other field it's already sugar beet. We're just going to go every line, delete, next line, delete, next line, delete, next line, delete, next line, delete. It's a pain in the ass, but, you know, if we've got to do it, we've got to do it. It's just what it is. I was going to say, this straw, this should pick up the whole lot. But this is a cultivated field underneath, so it means I can plant straight... As soon as I pick this up, I can plant straight away. If we can pick up all of this would be great. Still spinach down there, that's weird. It don't matter, we only need a few lines. There's only like 6 things to go that I need to test. On the growing side anyway. Growing and harvesting side, there's only like 6 things to test. So, like I say, definitely carrots, onions, parsnips, red beet, sugar cane, potatoes. I think that's all. I think that's everything that I haven't planted so far. And like I say, we're just going to do exactly the same as what we did before, so if we can find the stuff to do it with. Even if, to be honest, even if I've got to use different planters, it doesn't really fuss me. I'll just grab a different planter and do the next one. Grab a different planter and do the next one. Be a bit time consuming, but it's better than. I think it's better than loading out the game, loading back in the game. To be fair. So this is just to get rid of whatever's here. We will go round and test all the productions if we get time today. If not, I'll be doing that off stream. We found a couple of problems, or potential problems, which I think it's Missy B. You put the motor crop in, so something that Missy B will have to look out for to change. I mean, I don't know whether growing this rye or trichitola or whatever it is, the straw's worth more or such, or maybe the trichitola's worth more, or the whole crop's worth more, or whatever. I don't know whether they're worth more to sell. So in turn, they would be, if all you're doing is growing something to get the you know, you say if you don't want chickens, then you're just growing something to get the straw out of it. You know, maybe the trichitola or the whole crop might be an option where you can give the straw to your animals still and make a lot of money afterwards by selling the crop itself. That's kind of the way you're going to kind of got to look at it, I think. You're unbelievable. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just get the individual planters out and plant it. I know there's a few root crop planters that will do most of what I want to do. I think. I think claret. What the fuck's a claret? A carrot can be done with a planter. Yeah, so bit of sad news. My stuff didn't come yesterday because the delivery agent ran out of time. Yeah, I was pissed off with that. Really was pissed off with it. I mean, their excuse online was your address was inaccessible. Bollocks, you just ran out of time, dude. Because the minute I saw that come up on the delivery notes, I tried to ring the local office and they were already closed. So, you know, if that's the case, why say you can deliver up to a certain time when they know damn well the local office can't? Because their offices are closed. It's stupid. But it's down for I've re-delivered the thing. It's hopefully going to be out for delivery tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get it by tomorrow morning. And yeah, I've not discussed with Kev whether I'm going to be doing snow runner tomorrow in the afternoon. Is the rest of this going to come up as grass, or the rest of it's going to come up as something stupid? So that's come up as grass. I mean, strictly speaking, the rest of what's down could all come up as grass because the rest of it acts as grass. That was a lot of grass for one line. Look, pick that up. Yep, it did. Whoa, I wish I could find myself a cheerleader. He was always right there when I need her. Whoa, I wish I could find myself a cheerleader. Pick any of this up? No. Why? What? Why didn't you do that bit? Weird. Oh, I wish I'd have found myself a cheerleader. He is always right there when I need her. Oh, I wish I'd have found myself a cheerleader. Right, let's just see if we can make this bit disappear. I don't know why we couldn't pick it up or so, but yeah. It's just like two different crop here, isn't it? Growing grass. Growing grass. It doesn't matter. Right. Right, so, what do I need? What do I need? Take that back to the shop. Right. Vegetable planters. So that'll do 3 of the things I need to be done. Planter. See, this is the one I use to do everything to put on the field before cedar. That's why it comes in and does everything, because it comes under both cedar and planter. I know. Right, so it's got to be under root crop. Potato planter. Bollocks, let's just grab that. That'll do potatoes. Buy that. And we'll do a line of that. And then we're a lot of turning and throwing now, guys. A lot of turning and throwing, and find the right planters to do it all. Like I say, we've only got like 6 or 7 things to do, so so out of everything on the list of what we can plant and stuff, out of this list, if we go down it, so potatoes, which we're doing now, rice we need a thing for. We need a it said for long grain rice we need a rice field, so I'm guessing we need a paddy for that. And same with the normal rice. Sugar cane we need to do. Grapes and olives I'm not doing. Poplar I'm not doing. Red beet, carrots, and parsnips we need to do. And onions. So there's like 5 things to do. For me anyways. Okay, we didn't have to turn the back on. That was weird. It's going down, so we are planting. All the time. So I'm guessing for those planters we need a seed bin on the front. I don't do much with those sort of things. Yep, coming up next. Yeah, like I say, guys, I'm guessing to use the root crop harvester, I'm going to need a seed bin. Right, back to the shop, grab some more stuff. Okay, so so vegetable planters. So that one does 3 things. That one does 3 things. So let's get that. Yes. Well, it's got bins in it, so I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Does it come up as seeds? I mean, I doubt if it's going to do 3 whole lines, but okay. Okay, that worked. Okay, so they're both full. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, yep. Right, let's go over to the field and let's start planting shit. So this will do 3 of the other things that I want to do. So let's give it a bit of room in between there, in between that one and that one. So what we're doing, carrots. Let's go. So other things we're trying is pots, carrots, and we'll switch it. We'll switch it off. Switch whatever it can do. We've already done spinach, and yeah, don't know why, but the spinach disappeared when we tried to cover it with slurry to re-fertilize it, and I feel that shouldn't happen. And the reason why I feel it shouldn't happen is because with spinach you should be able to re-fertilize it for its second growth. Clover has a 2 growth cycle. So you plant it, you grow it, you harvest it, you fertilize it, you wait a little bit longer, you harvest it again, and then you take it out of the ground to be redone. So the only thing we got left after this, I think, is onions. Because like I say, I'm not doing grapes and poplar or anything like that, so one of the other guys can do that. Do grapes and olives and poplars. One of the other guys can do that. Or yeah. Oh, sugarcane as well. I gotta find something to do sugarcane with. And then it's just a case of very easily going around everywhere and making sure all the drop-offs work with the new crop and the old crop, and then getting some productions in, which I can just whack in the field when I'm done with it, and yeah, making sure they are making stuff with the new crop as well and the old crop as well. New and old crop through the productions. So what I might do is just get the bigger productions because they work quicker, and just put like a couple of thousand of each in, skip a couple of days, and see what happens. Very kind of productions are very easy to test because you just basically whack stuff in and you leave it a couple of days. How's Gavin doing today? Well, Gavin's probably pissed, or was pissed. There you go, red B. The last thing to do with this particular thing. And then we just need to find something to do onions with, an onion planter, and a sugar cane planter. Gavin, your brain not braining today? Fella's asking your question. But once again, guys, if you've only just joined me, this is a kind of newish map that will be out soon after testing. This is Glenleathann Multi-Fruits. So basically, somebody asked Roy, could they put their multi-fruit stuff on there, have it tested and put it out? Roy went, yep, as long as you don't mess up my map, basically, and we'll test it until it's ready and ready to go. So basically, somebody else put the multi-fruits into the map. Roy said test the hell out of it with as far as plant and everything, test all the productions, test all the drop-off areas with everything, yeah, not good to my toothache, getting worse, but lucky I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. That is lucky, mate. Do you know how many weeks sometimes people have to wait for a fucking dentist appointment? And you go, I'm absolutely dying here. This toothache is really driving me nuts. I'm losing sleep, shit like that. Create, basically try and get a bit of fucking sympathy off them. And they go, oh yeah, that's fine. You can wait a month. You go, oh, you're a cunt. Right, so sugar cane and onion. Sugar cane and onions. Planters. That's a harvester. Onion planter. I don't know whether we can use that seed bin for this, but we'll have a go. Yeah, it's good that you got an... Yeah, it is working with this. It's good that you got an appointment straight away, because, like I say, I know people wait months, or at least a month, for an appointment. We're from the country, and we like it that way. Everybody loves everybody. Everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation. Reach out to will you come on in. You know how to work and we know how. No idea how it happened? Toothache can happen any fucking way, mate. You can literally crunch into a peanut, crack a tooth. Boom, toothache. I cracked a tooth once on a fucking M&M. Oh shit, what was that? That was red beet on it. So we've also got red beet and onions. We just need to find something to do sugar cane with, and then we literally planted everything that I want to plant. There's just 3 things in the list now that I've not done, which is poplars, grapes, and olives. It's only because olives and grapes, you got to plant absolutely straight with our harvesters to be able to pick it up. Right, I'm gonna have to leave a bit of a gap here because the harvester for this is a big one. That's that. What kind of thing does sugarcane? What kind of thing does plant sugarcane? Sugarcane planters. Really? Okay. We're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls your friend. We don't need an invitation. You want to come on in. We know how to work. I'm taking ibuprofen. You probably don't want to take ibuprofen, mate. They're mainly a thing about they mainly take the swelling down. They mainly take swelling down. They're not really a painkiller as such. Aspirin, maybe. Or okay. What do they call ibuprofen? An anti-inflammatory, isn't it? Okay. I've never planted sugarcane, so I don't know what these are supposed to look like. But yeah, I've always thought as ibuprofen as an anti-inflammatory with a slight painkiller in it. But it's more anti-inflammatory than painkiller. So, yeah. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. Not sure if you'll have it, but there's a dual action Advil. It has ibuprofen and there's a gel you can get in the UK that's very good for toothache. A few of the guys have taken it, and I forget what the fucking gel's called. And before any fucker says it, no, it's not fucking Bonjela, right? That's that. Oragel, yes. Yeah. Oragel. Few of the guys that have used it swear by that. Morning, Chaos. So are we gonna do olives in that? Let's go see what the harvesters are like for them. Because if I can get all of them done, I'll get all of them done, you know what I mean? I just need a great tools. Great harvesters, great harvester. Trailers. How the fuck do you harvest them? How the fuck do you plant them? Rice planter, sugarcane planter. How the fuck do you plant them? How do you plant them? I only take it before bed. Okay. So these are harvesters, not planters. Great tool. Is that a planter? It's a tree pruner, so that's not a planter. Fertilizer mega mulcher. Planter, manure spreader, vineyard plow. What the I know. Anybody know how you plant olives and shit? That's when the pain gets worse, when I'm trying to sleep. When your body's calmed down, mate. What that is, when your body's calmed down and you've calmed down for the day, and all that's left is your blood pumping around trying to get you to sleep. What that is. Just trying to see if there's any olive and thingy planters. Go to the tree part. Is that where they are, mate? In the with the tree stuff. Tree stuff. Special crop. Tree. Clippers. Tree planters. That's poplars and trees. That's not it. That's wood chippers. Dumpers. On the left hand side, bottom button. What, motors? Not now. Yeah, I'm looking for a planter for olives and grapes. That's what I'm looking for. But there's nothing. There literally is nothing. Sugarcane planter. No, all the way to the. Oh. So going to the first one, which is that one, which is harvesters, all the way to the left. No, there's nothing there. Motors all the way to the left, nothing there. There's wood chippings, saplings. That's wood transport. Tree stumper. Where are you in this shop? I don't know, mate. I don't know where it is. So that's why I'm asking you guys where the fuck it is. I mean, I thought it would be in with grapes and olives, but all that's there is harvesters. You know, harvesters. These are all harvesters. Trailers. So in the tools for this, there's a pruner, fertilizer spreader. That's another fertilizer spreader, mulcher, subsoiler, manure spreader, disc harrow, plow, mulcher, and that's another fucking pruner. And that's all that's in with the grapes. There's nothing in special crops that I've seen. Bicycles, we've not tried that yet. Rice harvester, sugarcane planter, sugarcane harvester, sugarcane transport. Absolutely nothing. There literally isn't anything to plant them. Oh, okay. So the construction trees, I'm guessing. Oh. won't be in there. Selling points, greenhouses. Olive grove, there we go. And vine grove, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Good, okay. Get out of it. Okay, so... Weird that you have to do it this way, though. There we go. Boom. So that's them growing, yeah? That's weird. Like two different than for 4. Fucking toss bag. Okay. Guess we're not doing rice then. So we've got grapes and poplars and grapes and olives. So we've got grape and olive. Olive. Right, okay. Let's go to the house and skip day. I have a feeling that sugar beet want to be ready first. See? Sorted. Right, thank you, Mimi. Just a couple of problems. That's all we found so far. Just like 4 problems. Inconsistent growth for clover and grass and spinach. After fertilizing with slurry, it totally disappeared. What I'm going to do, guys, is we might still test the rice. I just want to get this field sorted. Is that now ready to rock and roll? No, the cotton's already been harvested. Sugar beet, remove foliage. So we got to do the sugar beet thing. So sugar beet harvester. That does everything but sugar beet. Sugar beet, potato, and that does everything else. So sugar beet first, customization. Now we just have it normal. Buy that for $1. And then all we need to do is over the heads and harvest the rest. Oh, shit. Cool, info. This is harvesting fine. So this field can now be blanked out. That's not bad for one line either. 14,000 for one line. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Got that there as well. Okay, so can we now delete everything on here? Can we now blank this field out? Set field ground. Cultivated. That should be fine if we do that. No, it's not all disappeared. What a fucker. Remove foliage, yes. There we go. Now it's all gone. Right, okay. Construction. We're going to flatten a bit out. We're not going to do a lot of this. We're just going to flatten a bit out, sort of near the house, lower ground. Big tool. B. Strength L. Means we can move it quicker. I'm not going to do very much. I'm literally going to do like one line of normal rice, one line of thingy rice. That's all this is for. Well, that's that. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Paddy. Flattening failed? What are you flattening failed? Too close to the another corner. What do you mean flatten? It's failed. It's flat. It's fucking flat. Jesus. Got the line corner. Flattening failed. Why did it fail? Flattening failed. Oh. Change placement height. Why isn't this working? Why didn't that work? It fucking should have done. I know it's an English map, guys. I am totally aware it's an English map. Oh. No. Back. Go further in. There we go. There we go. Right. What we need for this is the Voicicle. And we need something that will do normal rice as well. We need a Rice-a-Cool. Because we're only going to do like 2 lines. We're not going to worry about masses of rice. And this will only do short grain rice as well. Here around. Where am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Planting them, Matt. Planting them. Right. Yes, I know. You turn water on before I can do anything. And I need to come back once a month to make sure the water's fine. Flood it. Now I can plant. Rice-a-Cool. It's a tedious job, guys, this, the Rice-a-Cool, using it. But I don't like it. I kind of like it. Why is nothing planting? Looks like it's fucking put the wrong shit on, that's why. Fertilizer, diesel, 24 litres of saplings. I think it's loaded the wrong fucking saplings on it. That's too quick. And I'm not leaving little clips on the line caller. Hold the line caller. Pallets. Pallets. All pallets. Rice saplings. Saplings. There we go. That didn't work. I just wanted to move out of the way. Anyway. There you go, now we're planting. Like I say, just a couple of rows and then we're going to try and plant some normal rice in here. And yeah, that's basically everything planted. Yeah, so... rice. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Don't know whether I'm doing things too fast, but yeah. Coffee for everybody? Yes, please, mate. Would love a coffee. I've just been too engrossed in what I'm doing. Worry about coffee. You know, normally I would have took a break by now as well, but like I said, I'm just a bit engrossed in what I'm doing. Nah, that's that. Right, we just need something to do long grain rice with now. Okay, so what other things have we got on here? So this one will do long grain rice. I know it will because we've already tried to do it. We just need a planter to do it with. I'm just going to take a quick whiz, guys. Mimi, can you just keep an eye on everybody while they play Plinko? And then I'll do the cards afterwards. So exclamation Plinko while I go to the toilet, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I guess nobody won. Right then. Put the camera back. Right. I planned to do long grain rice. We had one, but we sold it back. So that one will do it. Can we find something like diddly that'll do it? No, it has to be one of the others or that one. We'll just have that one. Fuck it. Cool. Have we done too much? And the game's starting to go, fuck it, yo. I can tell you now, this isn't my PC. This is the game taking a shit. My computer's running less than 25% resources. So all this jiggliness isn't me. Probably all the fast traveling that I'm doing. And getting shit in the ground, and I've got lots of different things on the go. Right, so we want long grain rice. So long grain rice. There we go. I'm hoping I can get up there. There we go. Digging in water is not allowed? But you said we needed a rice field. Do it. Fuck you. So if you got to make a paddy but not fucking flood it or some shit. Okay. That's a bit shit. That's a bit shit. Okay, let's grow it. Let's grow them. We've got half an hour to make this work. I'm not sure how quick these are going to grow. They should take about 4 months at least. That's 1 month. Why is all that grass around there? That's weird. We got rid of that. We literally got rid of all that. That's weird. Interesting. Anyway, nothing's growing yet. I think we did manage to, oh shit, we should have, bollocks. We should have gone and turned the fucking sprinkler on for that, for the rice. We might have some dead rice. Oh, yeah, we got patches. Hang on. Whoa. Before we do that, look, we got no more rice growing. Before we do that, got a plan. Got a plan. See what my plan is? You see? There. Now you see what my plan is, yeah? Then I'm going to flood it for the other rice. And hopefully this rice will still grow. Okay. A lot of stupid stuff happening with this game at the minute. There you go. Like I say, it could be because I'm doing so much stuff in one little area. You know, I've got this growing, I've got loads of they're growing. And you wouldn't normally do so much in one area. It's only, like I say, it's only because it's been tested. What? Oh, it's fucking long grain rice now, which means the short rice will be fucked. Damn it. I wonder if I can just plant some more of this. Oh, this is going to say, you need water. There you go. You need water. Toss bag. Fucking game. Stupid fucking game. I'm trying to rush it. I know I'm trying to rush it. We've got a little bit of rice growing. Yeah, some of that other rice will die, but there'll still be a bit left to harvest. Yes, it's nearly ready. Oh, there's a few bits up here ready. Fucking hell, already? Jesus, that's only been 2 months. That's only been fucking 2 months. What the fuck? I'm not sure some of this should be ready in 2 months. The potatoes are growing. Carrots ready to harvest after 2 months. Really? Wow. 2 months. Parsnips. 2 months. Again, 2 months. Red beet, 2 months. That's still growing. That's still growing. They're still growing. This. Oh, and the olives are ready to harvest. 2 months. Some weird shit going on. No way these should be 2 months to harvest. No way. Okay, I think there's a fair few problems with the multi-fruit that need rectifying. Because like I say, I don't think that they should be ready after 2 months. So carrots, parsnips, red beet, rice. I'm not even going to bother harvesting them. I think they're going to have to be fixed and retested. So I'm not even going to bother harvesting. We're just going to see how long the rest of it takes to get up there. Because we've not got much time left either in the stream. So we've got, what, 3 more things that require a time gate. So this is 3 months after planting. Rice normally takes about 5 months. 3 with water, 2 without. The water rice. And that looks ready. Yeah, that's a month early. So rice, 3 months. That should be slower. I know that I've done water rice a lot. That's still growing, but then again, that's only been 2 months. What's this? That's the longer rice. Okay, that's still growing. Okay, everything's ready at the top by the looks of it, except the first line of shit I did. I think it's our internet because I'm struggling to do what you're doing. Okay. Okay, router probably needs to be refreshed. I've not dropped the frame rate, guys, have I? At all? Twitch, YouTube? Yeah, so potatoes are done, 3 months. We've already done carrots. We've already done parsnip. Red beet. Yeah, we've already done that. Onions are ready, that's 3 months. That's fucking fast. Sugar cane. I didn't even write sugar cane down, but that's 3 months. Oh no, that's still growing, but it's 97%, so that sugar cane not ready yet. Grapes look like they're ready. So that was 3 months. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to harvest these guys. I'm just going to see when they're ready. So the only thing that seems not affected by this multi-crop is sugarcane. Out of the thing. That's. I've got a lot of things to write back to Roy today. A lot of things to write back to Roy. Right, so it was 3 months for that other rice. So, what's this rice on now? That's still growing. So the normal rice looks fine, because that would be 4 months there. That looks ready. That rice there. We just need to check on sugar cane up here, isn't it? That's not ready. And then it's just the normal rice. The normal rice looks fine though. Growing terms. Like I've not done that much with normal rice, but I've done lots with wet rice. What's that like now? That's still growing. So yeah, sugar cane's fine. The sugar cane looks fine. We'll go back to the house, give it in 1 more month. Because they should both be ready by then, the normal rice and the sugar cane, because that's 5 months. And that's kind of the normal growth cycle, as far as I'm aware. Normal rice. Look, this looks like it's ready. Like it's ready. Oh no, that's still growing. So yeah, normal rice is fine. Normal rice, absolutely fine. Just go up and see what the sugar cane's doing, and then yeah, I think we'll end it there, and we'll write our message to Roy. This is going to be a long one. Oh, this looks ready. This looks very ready. Yeah, remove foliage, so that's ready. So sugar cane's okay. The sugar cane's okay. Long grain rice is okay. Long grain rice. Growth is okay. I'm not going to harvest them. Yeah, so we're just going to end it there, peoples. We're going to save it because I don't know. We're going to save it. And yeah, at some point we'll harvest it in get it, and see I'll have to do an update on it and see what's going on. But you guys on YouTube, it's been fun today. It's been really fun today. I've enjoyed today testing. We didn't get a chance to test everything, which probably means at some point when it goes back to Roy and then comes back to me, it'll have to be some stuff will have to be tested again. So you might see me doing exactly the same things again, but that's just what testing's all about. But for now, you guys on YouTube, love you, bye, and we'll see you later. On stream right now, if you want to see somebody else doing something in the community, I believe Tab's online. So the Average Viking over on YouTube, he's currently live right now. So you guys go over to see him there.